Lueroi's Pokemon Blue Walkthrough, Part 25. What's going on, gang? Welcome back to the Rocket Hideout here in the Game Corner. We got about halfway through here in the last episode, but we are still on the lookout for that key. Let me show you guys the last room that we cleared, this place over here, and we kind of came up to a dead end, so we're going down to the next basement to keep searching for that key, but I'm just going to start off by facing this rocket grunt over here. We got word from upstairs that you were coming! Oh yeah, all the rockets in this place know that some little 10-year-old kid is completely taking down all of the trainers, which is pretty embarrassing. But hey, yeah, we're mastermind villains, and some 10-year-old kid's coming through here taking down everyone. Yeah, we need backup. But yeah, I'm still training my Vulpix here, so yeah, I'm just switching out. Let's go over to Hypno. Yeah, Soul Eater, perfect for taking down fighting-type Pokemon, but yeah, still in the process of getting my Vulpix trained up, and hopefully by the end of this place, Vulpix will be ready to go for the Grass-type gym right here in Celadon City. But yeah, that Machop's gonna go down very easily with one confusion, and Vulpix is up at level 20. Nice. Yeah, I remember I was, at the end of the last video, I mentioned how close I was to making it to 20, so our next goal is level 21, then Vulpix can finally come hang out at the bars with all my other Pokemon. Yeah, but I guess my UK viewers, yeah, the drinking age in Europe is completely different, but in the United States, you have to be 21, so yeah, Vulpix can't have his fun quite yet. Yeah, not as much fun as Hypno. Actually, let me know in the comments, if all my Pokemon, like, went and partied and drank and stuff at the bars, which one do you think would get, like, the most trash? Because, like, I could see it being Hypno, but I feel like Farfetch'd would go pretty hard as well. Farfetch'd would probably just outdrink everyone. Yeah, he's like, what? No, I lost! Alright, so enough about talking about Pokemon getting drunk. Who knows how we even came over to that subject. But let's grab TM10 right there. TM10 is actually a really powerful move, Double Edge. I might just go ahead and see which one of my Pokemon can learn Double Edge. It's a normal type move. It does have 1/4 recoil damage, but I think it's worth it. It has 100 base power, so really good attack, and you know what, let's go ahead and teach it to my Vulpix. I mean, why not, right? I don't know if I'll keep it on Vulpix for the entire game, but right now Vulpix only has like Ember and Quick Attack, so hey, let's give him Double Edge so he actually has a pretty good attacking move. Yeah, no harm done there, giving Double Edge to McLeod, but yeah, now let's go over to the actual maze section of this floor, and this one's actually really easy to get through. The last one that we just went through was quite a bit tougher, but right off the bat you can slide down here and pick up this rare candy. So I think I have like 4 rare candies right now. I've been saving them up. I'm never going to use them though, because as you guys know, I never use my rare candies. Not because they're not as good as actually leveling up. It's always a myth that, you know, rare candies will ruin your Pokemon's stats and whatnot. I just like having the lower levels for a better challenge, but yeah, once you get to this point, you gotta walk back over to the left side, and you have all of these arrows pointing to the right side, but you need to go into this one right here, and then you can go ahead and fight this last Rocket Grunt before you can get to the next set of stairs. So here we go. Stop meddling in Team Rocket's affairs. Yeah, why should I, man? You guys are always up to no good, even though I don't even know what you guys are even doing here. Seriously, I talked about this in the last video. There's just all these Rocket Grunts placed all throughout the hideout, but I don't really know what their main goal is, what they're actually trying to do here. All I know is that they have the Silph Scope and I want it, but let's go ahead and try out Double Edge, that move I just taught Vulpix. And wow, I feel like I haven't used Double Edge in first generation Pokemon in so long, I almost forgot what it looked like when you used it. Yeah, kind of like a funky little animation for, it's almost like the Absorb Ball, and I don't even know, man, I don't know how that, like, is supposed to represent a Double Edge, but whatever. Next up is Raticate, so yeah, I probably would. Vulpix isn't quite good enough to take down the Raticates yet, so let's bring in Usain Volt, my Voltorb. Yeah, Voltorb's only 3 levels away from evolving into an Electrode, so yeah, my entire team is getting closer and closer to being fully evolved. And wow, that Hyper Fang did a ton of damage. I didn't see that critical hit coming, but luckily Usain can hang on, and with my super fast speed, I can get the first strike in for the kill. And I got my own critical hit too, so that's awesome. We traded critical hits, whatever. Next up is Drowsy, so we'll go back over to Vulpix, of course, sticking to the routine, and anytime I have the evolved form of another Pokemon, I always think it's fun to play around with them. Going to straight who's your daddy mode right now, bringing out Soul Eater. Yeah, that's gotta be the most intimidating thing. If you're a Drowsy, then you just see a Hypno come out. It's like, oh dang, there's no chance of me defeating this. Oh, come on, my Tri-Attack got disabled. That was gonna be my move to freaking knock it out. That sucks. Let's just go ahead and put him to sleep. And, oh wow, it didn't work. Yeah, moves are disabled for up to 6 turns, so yeah, I guess I'll just have to wait around until Tri-Attack is no longer disabled. I mean, I could use Confusion, it would just take forever. You know what? Why can't I just do it? Let's go ahead and disable you, though. See how you like it. Oh, come on, my disable failed. How can it fail, man? If he can do it to me, I should be able to do it to him. Oh, seriously, I'm getting so unlucky. I come in, my main attacking move gets disabled, and now I can't even disable him, and this is just not wearing off. Like, how long is it gonna friggin' take for Tri-Attack to no longer be disabled? Boom, there we go, finally got it to work, and now your Confusion's disabled. And what? Tri-Attack? This is ridiculous. I'm putting you back to sleep, man. This is actually just, I'm actually struggling to take down this Drowsy. This is just like a freaking stupid game right now of back and forth disabling. I feel like I've maxed out the amount of turns. There's no way, oh, good thing that didn't hit me. It's still disabled. This is unreal. I feel like it's been more than 6 turns. There we go! Finally no longer disabled. I can come in and get the... Oh, God. No! Are you serious? I wait this whole time. Finally goes undisabled, and then you immediately disable my Tri-Attack again. Is that not the worst stroke of luck that you could possibly ask for? Alright, I'm leaving. We're going to Ducks to Alcoholic Farfetch'd. And he is gonna... Oh, more disabling, sure. But at least it was only Sand Attack. That means Body Slam time. Wow, I've never had so much trouble taking down a Drowsy in my life. That was ridiculous. Yeah, finally defeated this Rocket. That was his last Pokemon. Took us like 5 minutes to defeat his Drowsy. Freaking best Drowsy ever, right? But now that we've finally gone through this little part of the maze, we can go down into the next basement. And we're still on the lookout for that key, so good chance it's in this room around here. Oh, just an item chilling on a table. Like, are they just asking for me to come through here and take all of their items? Like, there's just great stuff lying around all over the place. Like, hey, there's an HP up. Might as well use that. And I also do have some healing that needs to be taken care of, so I'll use some of these potions. Oh yeah, I forgot, Voltor's almost dead. He took that massive critical hit from Eradicate. And do I have like a super potion, or what can I use? Let's use this HP up, by the way. That's what I came here for. Let's use it on Dr. Sheldon, my starter. Boost up his HP, and do I not have like a super potion? I guess I can kill a hyper potion. Oh, no, wait, no, I need to save the fresh water because those guards are thirsty. Yeah, let's kill a hyper potion on Usain Volt here. Oh, that's right, I didn't pick up the super potion in the last video. Now I actually wish I had the super potion. Alright, whatever. We won't reminisce on the past, but yeah, what you want to do is come up to this room and find this trainer over here. But first we're going to grab this item. I think this is another TM. TM02, so yeah, this is Razor Wind, a really crappy move. It's a 2-turn attack, so just, I don't know, I don't prefer it, don't think it's good, you shouldn't use it. Go sell it at the mart or something. But yeah, prepare for the stupidest dude you will ever talk to in your life. Yeah, this man right here. He says the elevator doesn't work. Who has the lift key? Oh, I wonder who could possibly have it. Well, you're gonna have to take down the student battle, and then maybe we'll find out who has the lift key. But yeah, this guy is notorious for being the stupidest character. Probably not just like in any Pokemon game, but in any video game in general. He is the just the epitome of stupid. But yeah, we'll find out just how stupid he is after this battle. But I'm coming back out the Soul Eater. Yeah, hopefully all my moves don't get disabled again. Like, oh my god. But yeah, I should have a pretty easy time confusing this coughing for the kill. So, boom, there we go. Super effective. And Hypno has been getting all kinds of work in this video, and Vulpix made it to level 21! Yeah, there we go. So Vulpix now can learn Roar, but, what do I even have that I could get rid of? I'm probably not going to teach it Roar. Roar will force the opponent to leave the battle, and a new Pokemon will have to come in. So yeah, it's whatever. But yeah, Vulpix is now at level 21, which is awesome. Can go get just as drunk as Farfetch'd now. Yeah, I think I can take on Zubats. I'll go ahead and attack this thing. Try out my Ember, see how much that does. Oh, that's gonna take too long, and now I'm confused. That's not cool at all. Whatever, I'll try to fight through it. I'm just gonna keep using Double Edge. It's like by far my most powerful attack. And even though it does the recoil damage, it's probably worth it at this point, I'd have to say. But yeah, luckily I didn't hit myself in confusion. Double Edge got more powerful in 2nd generation and beyond. It made it to 120 base power rather than 100, but yeah, still does a lot of damage in this game. And I avoided hitting myself in confusion twice in a row, so yeah. Maybe luck is like back on my side after that disaster of a fight with Hypno and Drowsy. He's like, no! And that's all he has to say. But you have to make sure you talk to this guy right after the battle. And no matter how many times I play this game and go through this little part, blows my mind every time, you go ahead and talk to him, literally just the most ridiculous thing you'll ever see. Oh no, I dropped the lift key! Boom, he drops it right on the ground, the one lift key that you need to make it to the boss. Oh yeah, oh no, I dropped the lift key, like right in front of you. Are you gonna pick it up, dude? He's even gonna turn around and look at it. No, he's not gonna pick it up. Why would he pick up the lift key if he dropped it? Yeah, so now we have the elevator key, which means we can get out of here, retrace our steps, go back to the elevator, and make it to the boss, which is actually that room right across that wall over there. So yeah, pretty much the most absurd way that the game can give you the lift key, literally having a Team Rocket grunt say, oh no, I dropped the lift key. Like, why would, there's one key in the entire place, and they give it to this fool who drops it right in front of you, and even tells you, oh no, I dropped the lift key. Oh, am I gonna pick it up? No, probably not. Probably just gonna leave it there. I mean, no one picks up items in this place. There's all kinds of nuggets and rare candies and valuable TMs all over the place. Apparently, people have an issue with bending over to pick up something that's on the ground. Yeah, Team Rocket, just the laziest people ever, right? So yeah, now this is the little maze that we went through last time. Pretty confusing because there's arrows all over the place, but yeah, you can kind of just look at the arrows and tell where they're gonna push you to. And I don't know how I'm not just getting insanely dizzy. Just they make you spin in circles the whole way. Like, wow, does Team Rocket enjoy having to go through this? I mean, you'd think if they have their whole hideout that's like hidden, they shouldn't expect people to be getting in here anyways, so why do they want to have little spinny pads all over the place that they have to deal with? Who knows, man, but it makes it kind of annoying to get through. But you really want to go straight to the 4th basement floor, but there is an extra battle you can do on the 1st basement floor. And do you guys know the motto, every Rocket grunt must be defeated, so I'm gonna have to go out of my way for this extra fight. So yeah, we actually saw this guy from the other side of that door over there. And he's like, are you lost, you little rats? No, of course I'm not lost. What are you doing calling me a little rat, man? I mean, you're probably the one that's gonna use Rattatas and Raticates on your team. Man, I ain't got no rats. I'm not a little rat. And if I am a little rat, you should all be embarrassed that a little rat has snuck through your entire hideouts, defeated all your trainers, stole the lift key. Yeah, if you could even call that stealing. More like it was handed to me, but let's go and see what we can do with a double edge on this Grimer. Maybe it's not my day to take on Grimers, but at least Disable didn't even work. But yeah, let's bring back out Hypno again. I mean, watch it happen. I'm probably going to get disabled again. Soul Eater's just destined to have his best moves be disabled every time. Oh, yep, it is happening. And Confusion goes. See, this is not Soul Eater's day, but I can still throw a triangle at your face, knock you out that way. That'll still work just fine. But seriously, how unlucky, like, when I want to use Tri-Attack, it gets disabled, and then when I want to use Confusion, it gets disabled. But at least this will still do the trick. We'll take out the Grimer with our Tri-Attack, and down it goes. So, McLeod's still getting experience. I'm surprised Hypno hasn't got up a level. I feel like he's fought, like, every single battle so far. But hopefully this coughing will get him up a level after we switch back over. But I still need my experience with Vulpix, so yeah, 14 more levels and I will learn Flamethrower, and then I can finally evolve it. But yeah, let's go back to Hypno. Hypno's kind of taking a little bit of a beating, only because he keeps getting pushed in to take hits like every single fight. I'm gonna get tackled by Coughing and Confusion. At least it didn't get disabled this time, right? So boom, critical hits, take down that Coughing pretty easily. And still not up a level, man. This is ridiculous. Why? Why? Because you called me a little rat. But check that out. You're going to notice that after you defeat the trainer, the door opens. So yeah, you don't actually need to find a specific key to open those doors. The only key you need is the lift key. So yeah, we solved the mystery of the keys. Turns out we only need one, not two. But that is good news for us. It means we don't need to go hunting for more items We don't need to find more rocket grunts that are gonna drop keys right in front of us, but most importantly, we can now go to the 4th floor, and now we know all we have to do is defeat these 2 trainers to unlock that door right there. But before you take on those big bad rocket grunts guarding the door, be sure to come over here and grab this item. More free items on the table, but I knew this day would come, no room for items. I have way too much stuff, but let's see, what can I toss and get rid of? I could just... TMO2, I really don't need it, but actually, no, let's just use all my potions instead. I'll keep TMO2, I can sell it at the mart or something, because I do have some healing that I need to take care of, but I have 5 potions, I guess I'm going to use 5 potions. Yeah, I can take care of this, I can use all these potions now. But, yeah, while I'm healing up, I'll talk about these last 2 trainers. These are like, I don't know, could you even call them commanders, but they're not that good. They're definitely better than your average rocket grunts. If you're playing in yellow version, it's actually the Jesse and James battle, and they'll have, you know, their coughing Ekans Meowth all level 25. So yeah, 25 is actually pretty high for some rocket grunts. But yeah, once you're done with that, clearing the bag, you can grab yourself an iron. Yeah, let's go ahead and use this. Boost up my defense. I'll use it on Sand Slash. I like Sand Slash's rock solid defense. So yeah, there we go. This isn't a Jesse and James battle because we're playing blue version rather than yellow, but we still got some pretty tough rocket grunts. Oh yeah, and this person remembers me because I ruined their plans at Mount Moon. Yeah, I don't think I really ruined your like awesome plan. Your guys' plan was to go and find the fossils, and pretty much y'all had like a million rocket grunts throughout the entire place, and you couldn't find them even though you were like 5 steps away. And I came in and I picked up the fossils, so I guess that's me ruining your plans. Oh, sorry y'all can't freaking find the fossils, but yeah, I'm gonna switch over to Dr. Sheldon for this Sandshrew. Yeah, I think both of these trainers have a Sandshrew, and yeah, not bad because it has Slash. Yeah, I know a thing or two about getting critical hits with Slash, but that Bubble Beam is going to take it down, so there we go. It would have been fun to go Sand Slash on Sandshrew. I should have done it, but War Turtle was the easy, super effective typing advantage choice. Yeah, next up we got an Ekans, though, so yeah, you can see their Pokemon still aren't super good, but they're at level, I mean, they're only at level 23, but they're higher than the rest of the Rocket Grunts have been at. But yeah, I'm going to go over to Soul Eater this time. Hypno's been all over the place in here. You gotta take a Poison Sting though, and oh, and of course it's gonna poison me. Yeah, this just is not Hypno's day. He's been like on the grinds, taking hits, getting poisoned, getting disabled, still hasn't even gained a level after all this hard work. Oh, and he finally does it, Speak of the Devil. Yeah, like hardest earned level ever by Soul Eater there, but he's finally at 28. And yeah, check that out, Sand Slash. We actually see like a pretty good fully evolved Pokemon on a Rocket Grunts team. But I think I'll go back over to Dr. Sheldon, get that super effective Bubble Beam kill. I could go Sand Slash on Sand Slash to prove that mine's better, but my Sand Slash is already at level 28, so yeah, that's actually a lot of damage for one hit there, considering my War Turtle has good defense, but Slash is pretty tough to deal with, and it's like always getting critical hits. But yeah, there we go. We took down Sand Slash, and McCloud's at level 22. Perfect. Oh, double level up. War Turtle's at 28. All right, awesome. Loving it. All right, so there we go. Burned again. Yeah, that's right. And I get $690. And the door was actually open for a split second, but then it closed again. Yeah, do you have something against Team Rockets? Yeah, I just don't like the way you guys smell. How can you not see the beauty of our evil? Evil! Yeah, there's nothing beautiful about evil. Nothing beautiful about Team Rocket Grunts. You guys are all ugly, man. Some of the ugliest people I've ever seen in my life. And he's going to start off with a level 23 Ekans, so I'm sure Vulpix could handle this, but I think it would just take a while. And this video has already been going on for a while anyways. Wow, I forgot to heal up the poison on Soul Eater. I guess I'll just go to Gara then. You can take down Ekans pretty easily, and yeah, Dig is super effective. Actually, you know what? I'm going to be a nice guy. I'm going to stop putting holes all throughout your guys' hideouts, so I'll just go with a Slash this time. See, look at me, being a nice guy. Yeah, because they're all complaining, oh, you got something against Team Rocket? Alright, I guess I'll save y'all like $4,000 worth of damage to the property by not using Dig. But yeah, I'll go back over to McCloud. We got another Sandshrew. Sandshrew for a split second's like, Father! Father! I'm like, nope, going back to Vulpix. But, yeah, Dr. Sheldon, get in there with the Bubble Beams, and we'll take this thing down. Yeah, so everyone's kind of going up pretty slow on the levels now that everything is getting split with Vulpix, but hopefully by the time I'm done with Erica's gym, we'll all be at a nice even, 30 or so. And then we don't need to be, doing the switcherooski strategy all day long, but yeah, check this out. We get to fight an Arbok. So, Arbok's a really cool looking Pokemon. It's horrible. I don't know what else to say. It really got screwed over in this game. Doesn't get like any good moves, but I'm actually kind of debating if Vulpix could take it down, but it would take forever. It would take days. So I'm gonna go over to Usain Volt because he hasn't been in the battle for a while. And he still needs to get up 3 levels. I need to make sure I'm getting him more experience, but yeah, of course the rap. Worst day of my life. And the attack continues, but yes, I got out of it, so T-Bolt time. T-Bolt time, then after this video I'll probably go to T-Bell. But yeah, I gotta take the Poison Sting! Yes, good, I didn't want any more of my Pokemon getting poisoned. Alright, so that Thunderbolt's gonna take down the Arbok. Thing looks really cool in this game, but I actually love its first generation sprite. If only it were like a half-decent Pokemon. Ay-ay-ah! So $690 more, and now the door is open. Boss, I'm sorry I failed you. Yeah, that means that the Team Rocket boss must be right behind here. So we've came this entire way. We got the lift key. We've gone through the entire Game Corner Hideout, and all that is left is the boss of Team Rocket, who we get to meet in the next video and hopefully have an epic showdown with him. So thank you all for watching. More Pokemon Blue coming tomorrow on Sunday. See you all then.